Hey, you guys, it's your girl T. So, a lot of people been wanting me to talk about the whole Brandy and Monica situation, honey. And I've tried to stay out of it because, as you guys know, I'm a fan of both, honey. I grew up in the 90s and I love Brandy and Monica literally the same. I've met both of them. I talked about me meeting Monica when I did my Soul Gone challenge, and I have pictures with Monica, and I've met Brandy. And I love both of them. They were both just very cool, very down to earth. They literally like made my dreams come true when I met them. It was just a blessing. So I've been trying to kind of stay away from this whole beef. But now that everything went down at the Soul Train Music Awards, people been wanting me to talk about it, and I think I'm ready, okay? So anyways, let me bring y'all back to where all this nonsense started this summer, okay? So what happened is that, as you guys all know, this summer, Chance the Rapper started the Soul Gone Challenge using that Monica song with Missy Elliott. So somebody took to Brandy's Instagram page and they asked her, was she going to join in on the challenge? And Brandy was like, child, bye. So when people seen that, folks was clutching their purse like, well, damn, Brandy, why you say it like that? And so people were kind of like giving Brandy the side eye. And of course, the Real decided to be messy and they decided to ask Monica about the situation. So this is what Monica had to say on the Real. Go ahead and check this out real quick. After Monica's interview went viral on the Real, Brandy took to her Instagram page, and this is what Brandy had to say. So Brandy writes, hashtag inspire is the only reason, hashtag I am, then she tags a bunch of people, honey. Then she goes, hey, 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 hashtag I know there's a real story that everybody doesn't know, hashtag new key on the new key, new me on me, hashtag miss substance, hashtag positivity is the only thing you should not fake. So when people saw that, you know what I'm saying, folks was sipping tea like, well, damn, what's really going on with them? Like, we feel like we're in the 90s again. So, people just kind of did at that. People kind of left that alone. Well, this weekend, as we all know, was the Soul Train Music Awards, and Miss Brandy got a chance to perform. She was performing her song, Talk About Our Love, and this time she decided to change the lyrics about somebody's fan base jumping in. So when folks heard this on TV, somebody decided to put the lyrics to everything that Brandy was singing, honey. They did a closed caption, and now this damn closed caption video of Brandy singing at the Soul Train Music Awards is going viral, honey. Go ahead and check this out. I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary. That video went viral. People been going to Monica's page trying to see what Monica thinks about the whole situation. So this is what Monica wrote on her page yesterday. Monica writes, at Raquel Reigns, love that goes both ways. It's disappointing to leave the ICU and come to my page to see this foolishness of the 90s ever so present amongst both groups. I will forever respect the legend that she is and the history that we created. All of you guys do the same. She's a vocal beast and we're great in our own right. This is her moment. She earned it and deserved it. No mention or adding my name is needed. So that's what Monica had to say. So after Monica wrote that, Brandy took to her Instagram page yesterday, and this is what Brandy did. So she posted a picture of Whitney Houston, and she says, everybody wanted what we had/have. And I'm blessed enough to have been your friend. Hashtag fairy goddaughter. And make history with you as my fairy godmother. And now you're my angel. I wish that you were here in the physical to witness so much of my courage that you stayed on me about. But I know you're watching and I know what you expected me to do. Our bond is unmatched. I love you, Nippy. P.S. So many people liked my performance at the Soul Train Awards. I think you would have two fingers crossed. So when she wrote fairy goddaughter, fairy godmother, a lot of people took that as a subtle dig to Monica because, as we all know, this past weekend, honey, yes, this shit is just messy as hell, okay? This past weekend, Monica was on the OWN network. She was getting interviewed by Oprah. Oprah was doing the whole Where Are They Now? So after I got done watching Sweetie Pies, I did catch Monica, and I thought it was just a really good interview. So I'm going to play you guys a snippet. And in this snippet, you can hear Monica talking about Whitney Houston and how she felt that Whitney Houston was like a fairy godmother to her. So go ahead and check this out. All right, so you guys just saw what Monica had to say. So people have been putting two and two together, honey. The internet is going crazy. The fandoms are going crazy. I want you guys to go ahead and check out the comments and what folks had to say about this, beef about this so-called beef, honey, between Monica and Brandy. So check this out, and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary. All right, so you guys just saw the comments and what folks had to say. And like I said, I'm a fan of both ladies. You know what I'm saying? I have no dog in this fight. I love Monica and I love Brandy. You know what I'm saying? And it's just really sad. And I think a lot of the beef comes from the fandoms, because the fandoms are messy. People take to Monica's page and they write stuff and they start things. They go to Brandy's page and they do the same thing. They're constantly comparing them. It's sad that these women are now in their mid-30s and they're still being treated like they were back in the 90s when they were 14 and 15 years old. Because I remember that was always the thing at my school. You had to either like one or the other. And I was just that chick. Like, I refused to pick. I liked them both. I had both their albums. I watched Brandy on television. I just didn't think one was better than the other. I thought they both could sing. And I looked up to both of them. And people were always like, you're weird. You got to pick one or the other. And I'm like, why do I have to pick one or the other? Why can't I like both? And it's sad that whenever something comes particularly to Black women, you always have to pick one or the other. That was the same thing they used to do with Tyra Banks and Naomi Campbell. Why can't there just be two Black models? Nobody ever said pick between Christy Brinkley or Cindy Crawford, but you always heard you had to pick Naomi Campbell or Tyra Banks. And I love both of them as models, so it's crazy. And I just think that they're too old for this beef. I don't know what the shade is about. And I feel that, with Brandy changing the lyrics, it is kind of shady, because why would you just not sing the song how the song is meant to be sung? But at the end of the day, we don't know what happens behind closed doors. I'm sure the reason that they're beefing or having issues, it probably stems from something. I wasn't there, honey, but I wish I was a fly on the wall so I can actually know what the hell damn happened. But being that I'm not a fly and I wasn't on the wall, it doesn't matter. It's between them. Sometimes, people just don't like each other. There's nothing wrong with that. Wish them well and go your separate ways. Sometimes people are just not meant to be friends.
I'm the queen of Atlanta, boo. The queen of Atlanta.
I thought back to 2012 when they were on the cover of Ebony magazine. I remember they were promoting their new music and everything else. I thought at that point in time they ended their rivalry and they were just going to be genuine friends. But it seems like that really didn't happen. And it seems like they just, they've always kind of had an issue with each other. And I remember even thinking back to the Boy Is Mine video, because that was one of my favorite songs back then. But I remember even thinking to myself as a little kid when I listened to that song, how come when they finally get together, they don't do a song, more positive? Because at the end of the day, when they did The Boy Is Mine, like I said, it's a good song, cool video. But when you think about it, it's still divisive. because then you still had to choose who sung better, who looked better. You know, it was just, they got so picked apart in that video. And then you would have the guy saying, well, if I was Mekhi Phifer, I would go with Brandy, or I would go with Monica. You know, it was just crazy where I felt like, you know, if they were going to come together and do a collaboration, it should have been a more positive collaboration. But, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, what's done is done, and they made their money off of That Boy Is Mine. But it's just really sad that, you know, in 2016, they're still kind of going back and forth, and not really so much Monica. Monica's been really positive about the whole situation, but more or less Brandy. And I don't know, you know, maybe some things happen behind closed doors after they try to be cool with each other again. You know, maybe Monica did something to her, you know, I don't know. But I just hope that whatever it is, they end up fixing it, you know, and if they can't be friends, they can at least be cordial and just take all the drama off of social media, because they're both wonderful women. They're both wonderful singers. They're both wonderful mothers. They've done a lot, and they've pioneered a lot in their own right. So to me, they paved the way for a lot of people in the industry, especially for a lot of Black women. So anyways, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire crazy situation, once again concerning the so-called beef being reheated about Monica and Brandy. All right, deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.